Hello, my name is Melissa Behm, and I'm the director for the Academy for Astrological Medicine founded by Judith Hill. And in this video, I'm excited to share with you a post-lecture discussion I had with Kathi Langelier, CEO and founder of Herbal Revolution. She is an herbalist, a farmer, a product formulator, and an author. We pre-recorded her lecture during our recent new moon in Scorpio, Roots and Rituals, A Journey in Herbal Formulation. Kathi will be doing a live Q&A for us as part of our Herbalism and Medical Astrology Summit happening from the 12th through the 15th of November. Her lecture will take place on Friday, November 15th at noon Pacific time. We hope to see you there, and please enjoy this discussion where she shares some seasonal farming practices as well as ways of working with mugwort. Has the change in weather impacted the way, like your farming timelines? Because I know it stayed warmer for longer, so you probably had plants that came in with a second yield that was unexpected, and you're like, well, I can't just leave this to waste. I was going to shut down the farm, but now we gotta pull this as well.
A little bit. I mean, that is actually typical, to be honest, that we will come this far. So it was sort of like, okay, how far do we go? And I did sort of just say, okay, we're just letting that go. The bees, the bees love the Tulsi. And I just was like, we don't need any more Tulsi. We'll just let the bees have it. So it's sort of as a little bit of a balance, but I am still like doing stuff with mugwort and, calendula, and I need to plant the garlic. That's my biggest thing on my brain is I've got to plant the garlic.
Oh, right. Yeah. So because it hibernates in the wintertime? Yes.
Yeah, you plant it in the fall and it gives it enough time to sort of establish itself in the ground.
Yeah.
And it might start to put tiny little rootlets out, and then it'll start to emerge in the spring. So it doesn't give it the spring here. I have not had success with spring garlic. Some people have, but I like to get it in right around now. So I'd like to get it in before I go to France.
I love that. And I love that you're still working with mugwort.
Oh, yeah.
I found a very unique use for mugwort. I had done, I had gone to Bhutan, I think it was back in 2019. And we were in a car with our tour guides and we were going up the mountain. And when you go up the mountain, you kind of just like, it's a lot of driving, and I had very bad motion sickness paired with some altitude sickness because they're really high up. That's where like the Himalayas are. So when he saw that I was having so much motion sickness, he pulled off to the side of the road, picked some mugwort, and had me smell it. And I was smelling the mugwort, and the essential oils, like the smelling of the mugwort actually relieved my nausea. And I'd never seen it used that way.
Either.
They also pull it, and they do these hot Bhutanese baths where you're like in a wooden tub, and they use the mountain mugwort that they have there, and they put it in there, and they say it works for all types of skin conditions. But I know it's especially good for rheumatoid issues. Yeah. But it's such a unique plant. It's got so many properties.
Many properties. I'm in love with it. I'm like having. Like, I'm so like, I'm like just geeking out.
For lucid dreaming? Is that what you fill out for?
Yeah, but lately it's been like talking to me in other ways. Well, I mean, definitely for lucid dreaming, but, and that is how, because of where we are, right, with the seasons, I am really using it for kind of ancestral connection and intuitive work. And using it in this way that, and kind of looking at it in a way and looking at plants in a way that, we're always taught, which makes sense, right? Harvesting in the most vibrant times, like it's vibrant. Get it now, tincture it fresh, and that won't change. But the mugwort's been talking to me in a different way that I haven't heard other plants talk, and I've heard nobody talk. Is like, well, there's something happening in the transition of light, in the transition. And, we talk about harvesting roots, we know there's a transition of energy happening, but, I think that anyway, I'm like working with the mugwort as it's transitioning back into this dormancy and how it can be a facilitator for intuitive work and ancestral work and transformation. the almost like the dying and the rebirth of things.
That's beautiful. I love that so much. I like just preparing for today. I was taking a walk and I was noticing the transitions, and I was like seeing the leaves falling and the smell of the leaves, like the sweet smell of the leaves decomposing. And it's just, there's such beauty in this time of year right now, and it's fleeting. So you have to capture it before it's gone.
It's true. It's so fleeting. Yeah. Oh, I know that smell you're talking about. Yeah.
I love it.